Good morning and welcome to Girlfriend Minute. I am Shar.
And I'm Pascal.
This is take two.
This is take two, yeah.
Because Shar didn't turn the page.
That's okay. We had a little blip. It's no big deal. No big deal. We're okay now. Back on track.
Back on track. How are you this
I'm
fine
good. How are
morning?
you?
I'm hanging. I'm getting there.
You're getting there. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Getting things done.
Trying to
Okay.
get my house organized and situated. That's quite the process nowadays. And
yeah.
Yeah, ignore that laundry back there.
Yeah, that's okay. No worries.
And,
A little steam doesn't hurt you.
It's my new way of doing facials.
I love it. I love your new way. I'm gonna come over your house and then you can do a facial for me.
Yeah, you may not like it.
Well, just don't burn me. That's all.
Yeah, right. Tonight was dinner and toe night with Danny, so that was fun.
Right.
It was a much needed break from everyday bull. So we did that, and so we're just kind of cruising along in life and trying to,
Very cool. What color are your
deal.
toes?
She did a dark charcoal gray, and mine are a light gray with a slight little coating of glitter over the top.
Nice. You gotta have that little pizzazz. I love it.
Yeah, I kind of seem to be on a glitter thing, which is really weird because I'm not a big sparkly girl. Yeah, so
I'm such a sparkly girl, so that little sparkle that you just said, fabulous.
Yeah, but the sparkle looks great with the tan, so if I can get back out on my jet ski, I'm good to go.
There you go. There you go. Well, like soon, hopefully.
Look at my toes.
Oh my God, that would be fabulous under the sun.
Right? Yeah.
It's like a prism, like a rainbow. Yes.
So it was a much needed break, I think, for her and I. Life gets heavy sometimes, and
absolutely.
So we're just cruising along and dealing with what comes at us daily, and down to 3 weeks left at the clinic. And we signed up for our final potluck lunch.
Oh.
However, I got Jose to bring in he's Puerto Rican, and he makes this yummy breakfast casserole.
Really?
So he's like, you're bringing a dessert. I said, of course. I got to bring in my final batch of surprise cupcakes because that's the last time anyone's gonna get them. So
there you go.
Yeah, he's like, I said, hey, bring breakfast. He's like, really? I said, yes. So we can eat all day long. He said, okay.
Exactly. Exactly. I would too. Yeah. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah.
So. Here is also I'm prepping to go on vacay. So tomorrow's going to be like a nice last day before I get a 5-day break.
I'm so excited for you.
I know. I'm excited for myself.
You should be. Well earned.
I am. So I can't wait for that. And hopefully it won't rain where I'm going. That's what I need. I just need sunshine and relaxation, and that's what I need in my life right now. So that's where I'm going to go get it. Yeah, Debbie is gone. I know Debbie came your way. Debbie came our way. So,
yeah, she hit all the houses.
She sure did, didn't she? She was like, "Oh, I'm visiting Char. Oh, wait, I'll come up and see you too."
Yeah, right. She brought a few friends, the tornadoes.
She did, yes. She bought, for a few of those, pulled some houses down, and it wasn't. Mainly it was a lot of like lines and trees and things like that, and the trees landing on people's houses. You should have seen Facebook today. It was just all filled with that.
Yeah.
And it came in the middle of the night, like 4:45 a.m.
Well, that's a good time. It's kind of like having a baby,
Exactly.
Right
yeah, right in the middle. Everybody's sleeping. Nobody's really. Nobody knows what's going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, it came rushing through, and we had rain all day today, and it's been hot here, and
it's definitely hot and humid here too. Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice yesterday though. I tell you, it went from like 90 to like 79 or 65 in like 2 seconds. Yeah. Like, what is going on with this weather? It's freaky.
Yeah. So Well, I lost power for a few hours at 9:30 Saturday morning before Debbie even got here.
Mm-hmm.
And it was back on between 11:30 and 12, and I kept watching the Duke Energy guys go by, and they were trying to figure it out. And this is where the 36 houses were affected.
Ah, okay.
So it was just kind of weird. And then a few days after Debbie was out of here at 5 in the morning, my house went completely silent, which woke me up, which means the AC
Oh,
wasn't running, the ceiling
wow.
fan wasn't on, nothing was happening. And I was without power for all day
All day?
with no
It
storms.
it
Yeah,
had to have been hot.
I was at work.
Oh.
Everyone else left the house. Poor dogs are like, wait a minute.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have low voltage into my house currently. Like when some of the power and stuff came back on, it was like one fan. I
Mm-hmm.
plugged in my blow dryer and I was demonstrating at work and they were laughing at me. It was like you put it on high and it was like
Barely blowing anything at
barely blowing
you.
anything. But if
Yeah.
I took it to the living room and plugged it in, it was fine. So go figure. So I have low voltage into my house. And of course, that's Duke Energy's problem. So it's from the transformer, like 3 houses down. They have to run a
Mm-hmm.
new line from there underground to my house. So I am currently tapped into the neighbors somehow, however that works. And so the light you see behind me is courtesy of the guy next door.
Okay. Well, thank you, guy next door.
I do not remember his name. I seldom
That's
see
okay.
him. So dude next door drives the blue Tundra.
Okay. Well, that's good. Thanks to him, at
So
least I can see you. So
you're right, and we can
I don't
do
have to put
this.
candles everywhere.
You're right.
Yes.
Not sure how to get the computer up and running, but anyways.
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
always
so
something.
there's always something. So
Well,
yeah,
you guys
so
don't have generators down there either, right?
I
So
have a generator,
you do?
but I
It
have
didn't
to,
kick in?
and it's not wired to kick in. It's
Ah,
just I
okay.
bought a generator that I could run a refrigerator and a few other small things
Okay.
and charge my cell phone,
Well, yeah, the
when I
important
lost
things that you
power.
need. Yeah.
Yeah, like if I need to get hold of somebody and I don't want everything thawing and, that
So
type
did
of
you end
thing.
up using it then?
No, it's over there. I didn't drag I was at work.
Okay.
There I have the generators where they kick on automatically.
Yes.
So I was good to go.
Well, that's good. Nothing in
Yeah,
your
yeah.
refrigerator or anything like that got messed
No,
up.
no, everyone knows the rules. We don't open anything. If you
Right.
ain't dying, you can just drink water out of the filtered spigot that's
There you
attached
go.
to the regular, next to the regular spigot on the kitchen sink. So
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
separate filtered spigot. So
Yeah. Keep
yeah,
everything cold. Yeah.
but yeah. So other than that, I'm like, yeah, everyone's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. At
So
least it kicked back in and they were able to give you electricity from, your man next
yeah.
door. So
So anywhere between now and the next 2 weeks, I'll have a new line.
nice. So
Yeah.
you're probably like, I don't know, plug your blow dryer
Eventually,
in and
you know,
it won't go.
my supervisor will be like, do that again.
I
She
know
was
you guys can't
dying.
see her, but it's
No.
hilarious.
She was dying. She's like, and I get an email from her today because I was asking her
Yeah.
something. She's like, I'm gonna miss you. I'm like, I'm gonna miss you too. You have no idea.
Yeah.
Part of all of this is the coworkers and the patients. It's being a family.
Mm-hmm.
And the patients are part of that too. I have patients that, call me specifically or come in and say hi specifically because they were in the
Sure.
building and remember things we talked about and we continue the conversation and it could be weeks since I've seen them,
Yeah.
and I won't know what happens to some of them, which is
Mm-hmm.
sad,
Yeah.
There's a few I wouldn't mind going, oh, that's fine. It's a little few snarky ones.
I was gonna say those are probably the ones that, made a commotion at some point in time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Unnecessary commotion because they can't cope and handle their thoughts, feelings, and
Correct.
emotions.
Yes.
I'm gonna miss the real honest ones where I'm like, I need you to fast for 6 hours. He's like, honey, I'm an alcoholic. The minute I wake up, I'm drinking. How am I supposed to do that? I'm like, just come in your jammies.
Yeah, exactly. Hurry up and come in when you get up.
Yeah, and bring your bottle with you.
Bring your bottle with you. I don't know. Are you supposed to be telling him that?
I didn't tell him that.
No, I
didn't
know,
tell him
of
that.
course. Yeah.
Because I was kind about his situation and wasn't like alcoholic or anything like that.
Sure.
He comes to me, he respects me, he's kind to me, and
He
he's
was
a nice
honest.
man. He's
Yeah, he was
clean, he's well
honest.
kept, but he's he's an alcoholic. He drinks
Yeah.
the whole time he's awake. He's very clear about it. So
Well, I mean, at least he was honest with you. I mean, what are you gonna
yeah,
do? You're
you
never gonna
know,
find people like this who are actually being brutally honest with you, no matter what it is. So, and
no.
plus he trusts you. So,
So
obviously.
I'm gonna miss some of the sense of humors where they're making fun of themselves, and I'm like, I just get a look on my face. They're like, you can laugh because I'm laughing at this situation. Like,
Yes, exactly.
because of the way they're
Exactly.
describing it or the words they're using, and they're being funny. Like the guy with the snake bite.
Sure.
Well, I got bit by a snake 4 days ago. I was like, okay. He's like, well, it must have not been poisonous because it didn't kill me. And I didn't grow rattles, so it must have not been a rattlesnake.
No, must have not been.
Grow rattles?
Right? Out of
He was just-
where?
he's like, however, I do think it's getting infected, and I'd like to be seen. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
But
you always get your cute ones,
you
that
do
always like to
because
make you happy, for the day. So
yeah. So, and
sorry,
we
I'm
have.
fanning myself. I am this freaking.
Would you like me to?
No, I need a little more than that.
Like my hair.
I swear these hot flashes, I have never experienced anything like this in my life.
You
And
need
they
to talk
just
to
come
Danny.
randomly.
You need to
And
talk to
it
Danny
feels
and Crystal.
Yes, it feels like I'm burning inside.
Seriously. You need to talk to
I
Danny
will.
and Crystal.
I will talk to them. I have never experienced that. And I thought I was over it because, when my mother went into menopause, she was in her late 40s. And I'm like, I guess I'm way behind her. So, and I'm not, necessarily saying that, I'm like her or whatever, but it's like, holy cow. I don't know what else to call them. They have to be that. Either that or I'm gonna, what do they spontaneously combust?
Combust.
I'm too hot.
Nowadays, you never know with this heat.
No.
So, but yeah. So there's just things we're gonna miss the family. I know my close coworkers are going, so.
Yeah, just keep in contact with them. Maybe create something where you guys are together kind of chatting, throughout the day if you want to, if you have time for that. If not, at least, every other
what I'm
couple
going to
days.
do to Des, my thing with her is I'm like, I'll send her a message or an email. I'm like, can I go home? She's like, no.
Please.
When I first asked, she's like, are you okay? I'm like, no, I'm fine. I just want to go home.
Yeah.
She's like, shut up.
Oh my God.
If you can't have fun with your coworkers, there's no sense in being there.
No,
and life is too short.
Yes.
And enough crap is thrown at us throughout our lives that we don't ask for, that we don't have control of, that, you got to have fun. So I hadn't asked her in a while if I could go home because it kind of became not funny once they terminated us.
Right.
It's like, well, don't ask that question because the answer is yes on this day.
Yes, you can.
With all your shit.
You'll have to ask her on that day then. Can I go home?
Well, sadly,
yes.
Monday's her last day. She
Ah.
She did a job interview and she didn't hear anything for like 3 weeks, and then they called her and they're like, we want you to start. So she's leaving us
go ahead and go.
after Monday. She starts Tuesday at her new job. Monday's her last day with us. So
does that mean that she doesn't get her severance pay then?
Correct.
Okay.
Because she's not staying with Guidewell, Florida Blue, or Sanitas.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going with a totally different company.
Okay.
Very small little company, which is gonna be great.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to be. And it's not too far from me here in Seminole. And I know exactly where it is. It's the old Campbell Tutorial building where I used to take my niece for tutoring. So I know where the building is.
Perfect.
And it's just minutes away, so I can haunt you there. She listens to this. I can haunt you.
There you go. You sure can. You sure can.
I will miss her because she's been a great person to go to and a resource and supportive, and I'm just going to miss her. She's a good person.
Sure, of course.
It's
natural,
And that's the thing with going to new jobs and new bosses. Some of them aren't so great.
No, they're not. Nowadays, it's like either they're just trying to be top dog or they just want to run your life.
That power hungry.
It is
in charge.
Yes.
That's great. You're in charge. Congratulations.
Calm down.
Don't want to be in charge of anything like that. I don't want to report to meetings. I don't want to participate. have no desire to do that. So,
I'm on the same page as you. When I used to do
yeah.
that, over there, they
You are
wanted
in
me.
charge. You run a restaurant. What
No,
the hell
I
are you
mean
talking
here.
about?
I mean here. But when I was doing Medicare and stuff like that,
Yeah.
like they wanted me to be in charge of one of the things. I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah,
No,
no.
thank. I
And
don't see myself being here like for
mm-mm.
years. So no
No.
thanks.
Yeah, so it's hard when you go to a new place. You don't know what you're going to get. You hope you click. You hope everyone, we've been pretty spoiled at the clinic in the sense that if you do your job and you do it well and you're not needy, clingy, or any of that stuff, you're pretty much left alone to do your job.
Right, which is nice.
Which is nice. I'm pretty
Yeah.
much a person that I don't really require hand holding. Sometimes things baffle me for a minute and I forget something, but for the most part, I think I do okay. And
Oh my God, can you have a class for that here? People who don't require hand holding.
Yeah. I
What
do
a
not
great
like my
class.
hand held, and I do not like to be micromanaged. It is not for me.
Oh no.
I
You would
just,
think other people would hate that. But there's
you
some people
know,
who like that.
you have a brain, and you are with that lovely brain. You have the ability to think, process, and make decisions, all kinds of things. So use it,
Exactly.
adult, and use it.
That's what I say. I agree. I'll raise my hand. I agree.
Yeah, so yeah, so I'm gonna miss all that. And when you worry about going to someplace new, you worry about what you're getting. And I understand when you're new, you have to learn their process, their program, blah blah
Sure.
blah, all that stuff. Totally get it, totally get it. With that same token, let me drive, let me learn, let me do.
Yes. Yeah. Let
Throw
me
me
be.
in, throw me in.
Yeah.
You can throw me in. I'm a big girl. Um, you know,
Well, see, not everybody's like you, though. There's a couple people that need their hands held. There's people who, need like a list, and they have to go through that list and follow it and go through exactly what they need to do throughout the day. Um, and there's other people like you that just can be, let go into the situation and they can kind of figure it out themselves.
I
I'm
just,
like you. I don't like people on top of me. I
mm-mm.
don't want people checking me every 5 minutes. Um, I hate it.
Yeah.
And when I used to work in Medicare doing that kind of stuff, it's like you had these people like constantly hovering over you, and I was like, no, this job is not for me. I'm out.
Yeah, no, I can't do it. If you just let me work, I'll do my work. I'm here to work. I'm not here to hang out and party.
Exactly.
I'm not here to, for anything but what I'm being paid to do. And
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
what it's
figure it
called,
out,
work.
and I'm gonna do it the best I can. I'm gonna go as fast as I can and get things
Hmm.
done. Because I hate things lingering over me. So,
Yes, yeah. Same. I used to
yeah,
clear my boxes as fast as I could, so.
yeah. Anyway,
But I
so
guess it
that's
wasn't fast enough for some people. Whatever.
you can't make everyone happy all the time,
No, you sure can't.
so that's
That's
one
why I
thing I
made
learned.
myself happy and I left. Goodbye.
So right.
But I do.
Yeah.
I miss some of those people that used to be around me too. We were all in our cubicle, and down the row of cubicles that I used to hang out with, we used to always help each other no matter what. Like
Yeah.
there's somebody down here, somebody over here. Of course, they'd always be at my damn cubicle because I would bring in homemade food and everybody would be like, "Oh, can I have some? Can I have some? Can I have some?" Be like, "Okay."
Yeah. Yeah. I hear
That's
you.
crazy.
Yeah. So it's just going to be a change for everyone. So it is what it is. And
It is, yeah. You have other, goals that you have, and hopefully you'll push through that. Keep in contact with them, and I'm sure they will love to keep in contact with you. Go out to dinners every once in a while.
I don't know.
With
Someone
them,
might
it'll
be
be a
like,
lot of fun.
she's gone because she's
Ah!
just up my ass about not getting shit done.
Who the hell is that? No.
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
it's just as the time gets near, it just still seems kind of unreal.
it is, yeah.
Even though I spent part of today cleaning out some of the folders, I've been cleaning here and there. I haven't done it all at once because, it'll be done and then it's done, but I got rid of some papers and stuff that aren't needed anymore, things we
Mm-hmm.
don't do anymore and stuff and whatnot. Might take my imaging binder with me. I don't know why. It's my Bible. I live out of it daily. Well, I
Mm-hmm.
used to live out of it. I don't live out of it so much anymore now, but
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of the Bible of image scheduling. So I don't know.
Sure.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We
Why
shall
not? It's
see.
yours. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyways, tonight's
Well,
topic is,
yeah.
or this morning's,
Yes,
is
this
what is the
morning's.
most satisfying thing about your life right now? So Pascal, what is the most satisfying thing about your life besides your upcoming impending vacation?
I know that's the most satisfying thing at this moment in my life. But no, I would say the most satisfying thing in my life is to see my daughter give me grandchildren.
Aw,
Yeah, I think that's
yeah,
the most satisfying thing that I can actually play with or see, and that I am here to actually be able to be a part of their growing up or their life.
yeah. And I kind of had that same thing. I have two.
Yeah, yeah,
And they're cute and silly and sweet and
they are. Don't they
they're
make your
just
life better?
they're just innocent,
They do.
So little man Aziel hit his chin last Sunday and had to have some stitches. He slipped
Ouch.
and fell and on a subwoofer or sound bar or something and
Oh, ouch.
chinned
Yes.
himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh, poor
yeah,
guy.
yeah. I turn around and he's got the stool in my walk-in closet and he's standing on top of it. I'm like, Aziel.
Oh, it doesn't phase them. It doesn't phase
No.
them a bit.
He's like, I'm taller. He brings it out of my walk-in closet and puts it in the middle of my bedroom and I have a mirror between the windows and he likes to stand up because then he can see the top of his head.
Ah,
And he knows he can see me and then I wave at him and I look and he's
yeah,
smiling, but he's trying to see
yeah,
himself. Yeah, it's funny. He's funny. He's a
yeah.
riot.
Well, see, they make us laugh. They make us happy. I always look forward to the times that I spend with them, cuddling and just smooshing them and
Yeah.
whatever. So yeah, I would say that's the most satisfying thing in my life right now.
Yeah. So
My
it's
love life is shit, so that's nothing.
you too.
And and work is taking up all my life. And
Yeah.
what else is there? Yeah, just, looking forward to vacations and happy moments with my babies.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I've already searched for a cruise the week of Thanksgiving. So
Oh
not
my gosh,
s-
that's fabulous.
I'm not saying I'm going. I got a lot going on right now and
Okay, well, it's
the
okay.
odds of going are very slim, but a girl can dream.
Absolutely. And I
So,
guess I heard this thing 90 days before you get on a cruise, you look for something, and there's usually always a couple spots open for a lot less money than if you were to spend on it normally, like being in
well, it's a
advance.
holiday, so I imagine it probably fills up kind of fast because a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
do cruise for holidays and just some of the family members want to go to the park every year. And I'm sorry, it doesn't appeal to me. I'm not going to the park this year. I will stay home at lunchtime. I have no desire to go to the park.
I don't blame you. I mean,
It's not very Thanksgiving-y. I'm sorry.
no, it's
I,
not.
I have
It's
no
like you're having a
desire.
picnic.
I
It's
don't
like the
even go to the
4th of
park to do
July.
picnics. I
I
don't have any
know.
desire to go do picnics in the park. The only time I would go to the park is to take the babies to the park, and I'm
Yeah,
doing it for them, not for me.
correct.
I've done all that.
Yeah.
I don't have any desire to be at the park. So
Well, it's okay. Something to look
last
forward
year you
to.
had to chase your napkin because it was so freaking windy and your food was cold. I
Mm.
mean, it.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah, doesn't
No.
make
So
sense. Yeah. Well, what about
some.
you before you read some of the things?
Oh,
What
the
about
grandbabies
you?
didn't work.
No, I need a little more. I need a little
God,
more out of
you are
you.
such a
Come on.
stickler. You're such a stickler. I don't know about you.
Sometimes I don't know about myself, but but
It's
yeah,
it's
no.
really hard to find something very satisfying at the moment. I feel like
Mhm.
my life is in a lot of turmoil, not
Mhm.
just at work, but at home.
Mhm.
And so, really the satisfying thing is when the grandbabies come over and hang out and, yeah.
Okay.
Uh, yeah,
They do,
really,
though. That is very satisfying. I mean, I can't blame you. Like, I'm in your spot too at the same time. Over
yeah,
here, there's such turmoil happening
yeah,
everywhere around me. And they are the most stable thing, I
they
would
are. They're
say.
very stable. They're sweet. They're innocent. They're pure, loving.
Yes.
It's,
Yes.
but as far as my actual life right now, there isn't anything that's satisfying. I have, like on a computer, all these tabs open
Hmm.
and I keep clicking
Yeah.
and looking and thinking and processing and checking things out. And I have decisions I have to make. I have several that I want to make, but I have to go in the right order. So, and my job being terminated, was a monkey in the wrench. Is that the right
Hmm.
way to say that? Is that with it? I don't know.
Hmm.
Monkey in the wrench, is that it?
Hmm.
So, yeah, so I've got to straighten out the monkey.
Yes. Put him on
And
punishment.
yeah, time out.
Yes.
Um, I legitimately this last week have been like Googling where I can go just to run away
Yeah.
by
Well,
myself,
you can always come up here, you know
you
that.
know,
So
and
I'll
just
take you
take
to
a
New
few.
York and New Jersey, and we'll go to Virginia. We'll just,
Yeah,
travel for a little bit.
I I've legit have had that thought a lot
Yes.
these
Well, you know
last.
what? We're gonna have to do like we'll have to come back to this subject,
Mhm.
hopefully within, let's say, a year, and
Mhm.
redo this podcast and figure out if anything has changed between the both of us.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, you never
Well, you'll
know.
have relocated to Florida by then, but that's the goal. That's one of the goals.
Okay. Okay. Well, there you go. Then I'll be right next to you. So,
So except for the babies, there's really nothing truly satisfying right now. Again, there's turmoil, but there's also, I don't know, I have these things I'm just not feeling or into, and other things I feel I need to do, and there's just a lot going on. So,
yeah, one day
um,
at a time, one day at a
yeah.
time. Yep.
So
And one thing at
that's,
a time. Don't try to take everything, at in one big conglomerate and try to figure out what it is that you want to make a decision on. But just take one thing at a time, figure it out, let it go, move on, you
yeah.
know. But if
So,
you take it all at once, it's just going to cause you havoc.
I mean, yeah. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it, and we'll see what
Well,
happens
that
here.
that's good. Yeah, good. So
So.
me and you are basically like living the same life right now.
Yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, you live in the dream." I'm like, "I don't know whose dream. This was not
Yeah,
my
somebody's
dream. I
dream.
I don't know who. I got lost somewhere in the Matrix or
I know. I like
teleported
Danny's
somewhere.
idea about the Matrix. I really like that.
I got teleported into the wrong dream. I don't know. Something happened. So here
Maybe
I
we
am.
should maybe we should take one of the pills, maybe it'll take us to a different Matrix,
You know.
different
Good.
life.
I don't know because it scares me if this was.
I know, I know. Isn't that crazy?
I think I'll just
Sometimes
stay
I
here
I
and let
always
you go
think
and
there's
report
like an
back.
alternate life somewhere,
Yeah,
like
it's
yeah,
truly sometimes emotionally draining. So
it
that's
is.
kind of where I'm
Yeah.
at right now. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
Oh,
someone wrote the peace I feel when I lay my head down at night. I love this little life of mine.
I like that.
I do. She's been through a lot. If she's not
Yes.
divorced, she's going through it. They have three young children.
Mhm.
Um, and she's had to process a lot and try to finish school and take care of her girls. And so
Oh, then if she can say that, then she's doing something great.
she's been working hard at getting all her ducks in a row, emotionally, physically, everything. So
That's awesome.
she's done really well. So,
Yeah. I love that. I love that.
yeah. Someone wrote, after 25 years of being a stay-at-home mom with 3 kids, ages 25, 23, and 18 now, I will embrace the new me and hope to find new things I like doing besides taking care of kids. I will miss my son so much as I did my daughters, but people keep telling me it's a new chapter and I love it. And that's true. At some point, you're done raising the kids. Even
Yes.
when you get to the stage of grandbabies, you enjoy your time with them, but you can send them home.
Exactly. And that's the main thing.
And that's satisfying.
It is, isn't it? Yes, because you're not like when they're in your care, obviously you're going to take care of them just the way you would have taken care of your kids and so on and what have you. But then when that time is done and you give them back and you're like, okay, I've done my time.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have them for when I do have them.
Yeah.
But it's, your
Time
kids' turn to,
Yep.
your kids' turn to kind of evolve.
Yep. Someone wrote, I love my friends, and even though life is a struggle, I love living alone. Me and my cats, we are good.
Okay.
There is nothing wrong with living alone and loving it. You're strong and independent, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with being a confident, happy woman.
No, absolutely not.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
It used to be like, it's funny because she loves living alone and stuff. And back in the day, if I heard my house creak and I was home alone, I was like, oh my God, what is that?
Yeah.
Now I'm like, bring it.
Yeah. Well, also back in the day, when they see, oh, this is strong, independent woman, why is she alone? Maybe there's something wrong with her.
Because standards have changed.
Exactly. But and that's the thing. That's what they don't understand. Sometimes I love to be alone, to be honest with you. I love that quiet time, like you said. Like
I love my quiet
I don't want to hear nothing.
Yeah. One of my coworkers wrote, and I'm not really sure what was going on when she wrote this. So, all the outside stuff is inside. I'm assuming that has to do with Debbie, the storm. I have never experienced a hurricane, but if it hits, I'm ready. I made sure my dog will be okay, and that's 90% of it. Not an anxiety-ridden person, but I do worry for safety. Not me or Jeff's safety, the dog's. LOL. And I put, it's a tropical storm. That's at the time it was. You and your dog will be fine. I'm like, stream something. I stream something every Friday and Saturday night. It's relaxing. So she didn't answer the question. Another coworker wrote, knowing I can comfortably retire and sleep whenever I want. I'm like, she's the same one that messaged me this morning going, only this many more days of scanning someone. And then my response was brat.
Exactly.
Someone else wrote, my children, the family I have created. Also, the $3 per hour raise I just got, and my hair, LOL. I said, that always helps. Dare I say beer too? I said, of course.
Yes.
Someone else wrote, my son. Someone else wrote that my sons have grown into very independent, confident, and young men. And that's really what you hope for.
Yes.
That's truly, really what you hope for. Someone wrote, my performance review meeting went better than I thought it would.
Okay.
That's always a good thing. You're always worried about that one mistake or 2 mistakes you made or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I'm so close with my family and get on with them well. So that they have good relationships with their family. Kudos to you, because that's not an easy thing. There's a lot of competition in families, and I've experienced that. So I've walked away.
Yeah.
It's just going really well. I love my family and my husband. Work is going well. I feel calm and put together like 90% of the time. Things are just good. I am so happy for you. I wish I could say the same thing.
No, all these that you're reading, they're like really, really positive, good energy. Like, I love it.
Yeah. And I'm over here going, yeah, not so much.
Yeah, I know. Like me too. I'm stuck behind these damn walls.
And there's only one way to change that.
Wow.
Yeah, she's sick of hearing me. She's like, shut up, Shar. She's picking her teeth. She's not saying I'm wrong.
I hear ya.
My favorite parking space was available when I came back from running errands earlier today. And that's so funny because I'm like that at work. I like to pull into this one spot and
Yes.
someone's in there. I'm like, who's that?
Don't you know that's mine?
Yeah. I mean, don't you see the invisible name painted on the
Exactly.
invisible sign? Apparently not. So
I at work I make my own. So there's this
right.
little area right next to the railing and I just park right there. I don't give a shit.
Well, unfortunately, I park in a 4-level parking garage, so
Mhm.
it's kind
Yeah.
of a first come first serve
Yeah.
scenario.
Well, my parking in the back is very limited. It's like, I
Yeah.
don't know, like less than 10
Yeah.
parking spots. So, I got to save a little room for the customers.
Yeah. Do you?
Well, I do. That's why I park in the little non-parking area.
My mental change, I am a different person. I wish I had a little
Hmm.
more to go on that. I haven't been, I haven't been properly satisfied in 6 months.
Oh, okay. We're talking about a different type of satisfaction.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they misunderstood it. They're just being a smart aleck.
Right. One or
Well,
the other.
thanks for sharing.
Neither have I, okay? So suck it up. That's why there's electronics. Use them.
Pascal. Have you seen the sex doll? That's a whole other
No.
topic.
Yeah, that
Oh,
we're gonna have to have a topic about that.
so
No, I
my
haven't.
my good friend, well, I haven't seen her in years, but when she was married to her husband Mike,
Mhm.
uh, they were into things apparently. Because they would say things, I was just like, what? And I realized they're into things. So, she one time showed me back in this was a long time ago. My kids were in elementary school, so I haven't seen her since then. So it's
Okay.
been a long time, but we were good friends, and I do miss her, and I don't know where she went off to after she got divorced. So she's like, oh, check out this real life sex doll,
Mm.
and she's showing it to me online. I don't think we had smartphones really, like where they went online at that
Mhm.
time. I don't really
Mhm.
remember. Anyway, she showed me at her house. I was always at her house every week. And they were like 5 grand. They're made of silicone and you can pick the
Oh
hair
my
color and all
God.
that stuff. Yeah. And I'm like, are you ordering one of these? She's like, no, I stumbled across it. I'm like, what were you researching? So funny, when eBay was first up and running and a big thing and you didn't have Amazon and all this other stuff, she used to make a really good living on eBay. And she
Mhm.
sold everything that she came across that she thought would sell. And that would mean used Levi's. That would mean underwear brand new in packages.
Oh
That
wow.
would mean, so when she researched brands and different things, stuff would pop up when she was trying to figure out what to ask for pricing wise, knowing
Mhm.
what she paid, where to start and stuff. So amongst some of the things she probably Playboy bunny stuff she would find at garage sales and stuff would sell
Oh
big time.
shit.
So she
Yeah,
researched a
look at
lot of
you.
things and
Mhm.
she was making a living and she had her days where she went out hunting and she had a pattern and um so she came across them in her
Interesting.
research. Yeah. So I was like, wow, that's interesting. I'm
That
not
is
ordering
interesting.
that. Yeah. So, yeah,
Well,
food for
now
thought for some who may need it.
yeah. Well, if that was a while ago, my God, all the technology has increased now.
Oh,
They're
good Lord,
probably
just
so
stop.
realistic.
Just stop.
Wow. Do they make them in men?
They are men. Yeah.
Oh, there
Men and
are.
women. Hmm.
Oh my God, can you imagine having a man just to satisfy you and he doesn't talk back and he doesn't do shit? He just sits there. When you need him, you got him. And when you're done, that's it. You're good to go. I like this idea. Thanks, lady, whoever you are.
Yeah. I,
Yeah, so
her
so
name
if
was
I move
Angie. Yeah.
so if I move down there and you find a man suddenly in an apartment that I have, um, don't question me because you already know where that is gonna go.
And now we know
And now you know.
where this is going.
Yeah.
um, that, what is it? that if I was fired, I could live pretty comfortably for 2 years before I had to start looking.
Okay. Well, that's
Well,
good.
lucky you. I get 6 weeks.
Right? I get no weeks.
Right? I get 6 weeks. Yeah.
Oh my
The
gosh.
amount of free time and free headspace they have.
Okay. So meaning like they haven't had that before or just had like,
That's all. I don't
a
know. I don't know if
life,
something changed in their life where now they have more free time and
more free time. Yeah,
quiet time and headspace to think and figure things. I don't know. That was all
could
I
be.
got.
Hmm.
Long-term relationship just opened up and I'm really popping off. Haha. Having a lot of fun while still having the love of my life to come home to.
Okay, so she's in a good relationship. She's
She's in
happy
good
where she's at.
where she's at, where she's heading, and she's popping. So,
Yeah,
you know.
pop it like it's hot.
So yeah, and that's good. That's good. If that's what you were looking for and that's what you want.
Well, I mean, so far everything has been either a quiet space for someone or their family or their job or their life being with their significant other.
Yep. I finally graduated college this past Thursday, so I have new opportunities open to me.
Very cool. Very
Yeah.
cool. Congratulations.
So what's nice about this is I can sit here and I have moments where I feel blah. And it's not necessarily feeling sorry for myself, but maybe to some degree it is. I don't have it as rough as others. Yeah, I have a roof over my head. I eat every day and I eat well. So, I'm okay. But I sometimes
Well, we
have
thank
moments,
God every day for those moments that we do have, where
you
we
know,
do have all of that.
I, I
Better
sometimes
than
have
most.
moments where I just feel like I have all these decisions that need to be made pretty immediately, one upon the other. And
Hmm.
it's just, you hope you're making the right ones.
Yeah.
So, and it's nice to see, except for the poor person had been satisfied in 6 months. It's nice to see all the positive remarks, and that people are, they're experiencing good things in their life. And some of it's just simple, just having free time,
Yes.
and,
Or laying your
having,
head down on a pillow. I mean, how much more simpler can you get? I mean,
yeah, yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah.
yeah. So, and she's
Yeah.
worked hard for that. So,
Hmm.
it's nice to hear and see that there are people looking at the positive.
Yes.
I will
Yes.
say I don't feel panicked or rushed in anything. I just feel like I need to make decisions so I know what I'm doing. And
Hmm.
so, and that's more pressure that I'm making on myself than anything else. No one's forcing me to do anything. So, it's just nice to see that there are people that, you know,
Are simple. They're simple. They
well,
take the simple things in life and make it positive.
it's yeah, I mean, it's simple, but it's also a big deal. Like a long-term relationship, that's hard nowadays.
That
I
is
hope it
very
works
hard
out for them.
nowadays.
I hope it works out for them if that's what they want. I
Hmm.
mean, because it is hard and
It is. There's nothing that comes easy in life, unless you work hard for it. And some people have to work harder than others. Sometimes some people they just get that niche and it does get kind of handed to them. But each one of us has to, I guess, serve our time, if I say that in that kind of a way, and go through different levels of uh, whatever it is, pain, happiness, sadness, whatever it is.
well,
So,
and again, you're not living life if you don't experience all that, and you're not
uh-huh.
living life if it's not throwing crap at you at one point. Um, we've all had crap throwing at us at one point or another. And sometimes it's just overwhelming and
Yeah,
you
sometimes
have
when it
all
rains,
these
it pours.
yeah, and you have all these decisions to make and it's just again all these open tabs and all this information and you got to figure out what you think you're going to be happy with long term.
Mhm. Mhm.
So,
Exactly.
it's just, it's nice to see that people, like, when I go to bed here shortly, I'm going to be really thrilled.
Yes.
And so, yeah, because I like my
Ah,
sleep every night,
yes.
so not just
Yeah.
tonight, just every night. So,
When I go home, I'm gonna get in the shower. I'm gonna be extremely thrilled.
yeah, I've
I
already done
love
my
my
nightly
showers.
shower. Yeah, I've already
Yeah.
done my nightly shower. And so, I'm in my hobo clothes right now, as I call them, and then I'll
Yeah.
be in my nightgown. I'll be down for the night, and
Mhm.
I'm looking forward to it. And then I get to get up and go get my hair did. And
Yes.
then I get to drive myself to Largo Feed and buy dog food, and I get to enjoy some music in the truck and jam as I go, and that makes
There
me
you go.
happy.
Mhm.
So it is the simple things that also give you that mental break
It is. Yeah. It is.
from the tasks that have to be dealt with. And you
Oh,
have to deal with them, or
definitely.
they continue staring you at the face. So you got to look at it as a positive. So while I'm sad about what's happening to my work family and all that good stuff, not to drone on about it, I'm excited for the opportunity of something new at the same time.
Yeah, I'm
And,
excited for you. That's
you know,
exciting. So,
so, I'm excited to maybe have a little more freedom in my world, and plan our trip. So,
plan our trip exactly. Well, and then that freedom gives you the opportunity to do, what makes you happy. So,
yeah,
that comes with that too as well.
yeah.
Uh,
So,
so yeah, me
you
too. I
know,
mean, same here. I'm sitting here, I'm trying to find somebody that, is dedicated to kind of sharing what I'm doing here. So that'll give me a little bit more time. My daughter's about to have a baby next month. And so I would like to be a part of it, or I would like to at least help her. She has a lot on her plate,
yeah,
and I would like to be there for her, at least a couple days out of the
yeah,
week.
yeah,
So finding that person that, I can trust, that's dedicated to do or has the heart into it the same way that I do.
yeah. And that's
That's very
hard,
hard. It is hard to find, but
especially in the restaurant world.
it is. But I think I found that, lucky person. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Taking it
So
one day at a time.
I have a question.
Hmm.
Is she having a boy or a girl?
We don't know. It's a
No.
surprise.
Well, that's how
She
I would
doesn't
do it
want to know.
today. That's how I would do it nowadays, because I did, you know, I knew when I was pregnant with my son that I was having a boy.
Did you?
Yeah, it was just a strong feeling. And with Brooke, I was undecided. I was overthinking it. And
Uh,
as I was getting on that ultrasound table, I'm like, it's a girl. And she was. And so if I were to, if I was younger, blah, 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 if I were
hmm.
to have had a third child, I would not have wanted to know.
You wouldn't have wanted to know. Yeah.
No, yeah, you either getting a boy or a girl. You just want them healthy and happy and everyone
Right.
to be well. So from there, who cares?
Right, and they have the same idea. That's it. They just want them to be
I
nice
mean,
and
I
healthy,
don't need a
healthy and
pink
happy.
nursery and I don't need a blue nursery, because it can be
No,
gender neutral with animals and cute and whatnot. And because you have the rest of your life to dress up as a boy or as a girl. So
exactly.
depending on which way you were
Um,
born.
correct. Exactly.
So yeah, so
Yeah, so she doesn't know. We don't know. She never didn't want to know. This is her third, so she didn't want to know with the other two either. But I for some reason, I don't know, I have a strong feeling it's a girl.
do you?
So yeah, we'll see. I mean, when I look at the ultrasounds and the pictures, and now they're so cool because you can actually see the face.
Yeah,
Like you
that
can
creeps
make,
me out.
I know,
Creeps
right?
me
But you
out.
can actually see it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? Although she does look like Oliver, I keep saying she, and I don't know where it comes from, but I keep saying she. I don't know. So we'll find out soon enough.
So where are the ultrasound pictures? I need to see.
Yes, I'm gonna send you some. I have
Yeah,
them. I will send
yeah.
you some,
But
and you
see,
can
when they
give
you
me
don't want
your.
to know, then they're careful with their views.
Well, they are, and they didn't view the
What I want them to view.
certain exactly. They
Well,
didn't
you
view
still
the
have to send
certain
me
part.
pictures.
You can see the foot, you can see the side profile, you can see just the face, but there's no body parts or body areas that you can see. But I'll send you the picture. You
Yeah, you
tell
have to
me
send
from
me.
the face.
I'll decide.
Yeah, you tell me from the faith. I
I'll
think
decide what y'all are having. No, I'm just kidding.
well, somebody has to.
Right.
I'm tired of overthinking it.
Yeah, I know. It's hard, right?
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, but since everything happened with the first baby, we always wish her, obviously, to have a healthy and happy birth.
Yeah.
So with that comes, that
That's all
that
that matters
yeah,
ever.
it comes great pleasure for
You're
me
getting a boy or a
to
girl
know.
regardless.
Correct,
Period. So
correct.
it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter at all. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm sending them to you now. So you'll see if you
Oh.
get them, and you tell me. There's a good many of them. I
Oh
don't know if they'll
wow.
all get transferred right now to you, but yeah, they're so cool. All right, let me see. How do you forward? My God, they've changed so many things after a while. Okay, Shar, where are you? Here you go.
I'm right
And
here.
here we are. Here you go. Ready? Here it comes. I'll do like 4 at a time, see if they go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, that's 8 of them. I never show anybody any of them, so you're the first person.
Oh, look at the foot.
Did you see it? Like you can really
The
see it.
little toes. Are you kidding
I
me?
know.
Oh, come on. They're cheating me. I need a little more.
They are cheating you.
Oh, I'm going to have a talk with someone.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're not going to show you everything, so they do it on purpose
Yeah.
because she doesn't want to know, and they know that she doesn't want to know. Neither does her husband want to know, so they do that stuff on purpose.
So I'm looked at them. I'll look at them again. I'll have to see
Hmm.
what kind of vibe I get.
Okay.
In the first ones of the face, I can see why you think girl.
Yeah.
But in the second batch you sent me,
You see boy, right?
I see
That's where
boy.
yeah, I know. That's where I'm a little bit conflicted because in the second batch that I sent you, it kind of looks like Oliver.
Yeah. I mean,
And
I popped that open and I thought similar to Aziel when he was in utero in his
yeah,
3D.
yeah, and I see Oliver too as well. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to tell, but definitely in that first one I think girl, but I see what the yeah, that's
Yeah, they all look like
like
my
if I was
daughter.
around your daughter and I just kind of sat there,
Well,
I
her
don't go
tummy
by
her tummy looks
caring.
different. And
Yeah.
then the way she feels is different than the way she felt with the boys.
So
So I
what's
don't know.
funny is I had a boy and a girl. I was sick as dogs, a dog, with each one of them for the first 4.5
Hmm.
months, where I had to be put on medication just to keep ginger ale down.
Yeah.
Because I lost about almost 10 pounds with James in the
Hmm.
beginning of my pregnancy. And Dr. Hayes is like, we're going to do this one of two ways. I'm either going to medicate you or I'm going to put you in the hospital and hydrate the hell out of you. I said, well, I'll just take the medication. It's fine. I don't want to go to the
Yeah,
hospital.
exactly. No, thank you.
And so I was medicated for the first 4.5 months.
Hmm.
What's great about that is it prevents you from throwing up. You still feel like you're going to throw up and you're really sleepy. So, I mean, kind of a win. Yeah.
Yes.
Immediately when I was pregnant with my daughter, I got sick and she immediately medicated me because she's like, we're just not doing this again. So,
Right, right.
but I was so sick with James that they did an ultrasound early to make sure there wasn't multiple babies
Okay.
because she's like, you are so sick. Like I was waking up out of a dead sleep and barely making it to the bathroom. I was sick
Oh
24 hours a day,
no.
7 days a week.
Oh
It, it
wow.
it didn't matter for 4.5 months. I could watch a
Wow.
food commercial would come on, and I could just, the whole screen to me went green, and I would go running. I mean, it just, something
Oh,
steamy hot on the screen.
that's it.
Certain, you pop popcorn, I'm out. Anything with red
Yeah.
sauce, I'm out. I could not function. It was god
Mhm.
awful. So I had to pay extra money for a second ultrasound to sex him. And back there,
Okay.
she's like, just give my text $50 and find out. So James was urinating, which is how we knew for sure it was a boy.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and then with Brooke, they did the
They
underside
found out.
view, and
Yeah.
yeah, the
And you
hamburger. So,
saw it. Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I was terribly sick. And then the heart rate, that's another thing. If the heart rate's in
Yes.
this range, it's a boy. If it's in this range, it's a girl. So, with James, his heart rate varied between the two.
Okay.
One visit, it'd be the boy range. The second visit would be the girl range, whatever you want
Yeah,
to say.
I don't know about that. So,
Yeah, it's a heart.
yeah, exactly.
It's doing its job.
Exactly.
Brooks was consistently pretty close to the same every visit, and she was
Mhm.
not in what they considered the girl range, whatever that
Mhm.
was back then. I don't know. Um, so everything that was said back then when I was having my kids, and they're 26 and 28, James kept everyone guessing if you just went off of that.
Okay.
I mean, he was kind of much like now all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Brooke was consistently more towards the opposite of what they said.
Yeah. So
So for her sex. So it's interesting
to
to
see what
see,
it is.
and
It
compare,
is.
but
It is. And then it's like then I look and then I'm like, and then I look at her and her symptoms and I'm like, okay, it's a little different. And then they say usually, and I don't know if it's this way or the other way, but they usually say if the mom doesn't look her normal beautiful self, that it's a girl because the girl took all her beauty. Is that
no, I've
it?
not
Or is
heard
it the
that. I
boy?
don't know.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
the girl
know.
took all her beauty, but if it's a boy, the mom is glowing and she's absolutely gorgeous. So I have no idea. I don't know.
Well, I drove my doctor crazy because she wasn't going to give me another ultrasound to sex him. And
Hmm.
I really wanted to know, but because I was so sick, she did it so early to make sure there wasn't multiple babies, because she's like, I need to know how to prepare and
Sure,
prepare
of
you.
course. Yes.
So, you're just so sick. I mean, even when I would go see her, I'm like, excuse me, I go running. I mean, they just gave me a pan. They're like, don't go running, but just stay here.
Yeah.
So,
Can you imagine if
yes.
you had multiples?
Oh God, no. No.
It's a lot of work. My God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My friend, you met her, Elisa. She had triplets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's a lot of
crazy.
work. Yeah. And, so where was I going? I don't remember now. Oh, I had to pay her $50. And one thing
Yeah.
I was nagging her with was driving her crazy. And I did it, so she just shut me up and gave me my way. So she knows it. So I was like, if you take Drano crystals and you put them, and then you take like a tablespoon of your urine.
Oh, I heard that.
She's like, oh my God, pay my tech $50 and come in and get text this day, Tuesday. Find out. Drink this much water. We'll see you then.
Yes. They have that now with what is it? Oh my
Once I brought
gosh.
the Drano crystals into it, she's like, that's it. We're done.
Yeah. No, they were talking about it on one of my I don't know, something I was watching. I can't remember offhand, but if you take baking soda and then you
Yeah.
add the urine to it, and if it bubbles, it's a boy. But if it
Yeah.
doesn't bubble, it's a girl.
Well, it's going to bubble because it's
So,
acidy.
well, exactly. So it's going to bubble regardless. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
You
So
know.
I told my daughter, I'm coming in Monday. We're trying it. Oh, we used to do this old-fashioned thing where you take the father's ring
And
and
hang on the
you
string.
hang it on the string and then
Yeah.
you just let it go.
Yeah.
And then whichever way it goes, if it goes in a circle, then it's a girl, and then if it
Hmm.
goes up and down, it's a boy.
And I think we did that with James. I think that my mother wanted to do that with James, and I don't know where we
Yeah.
got the ring from. Yeah, I don't remember. It
Did
seems
it
like
work?
that. I don't remember.
No.
It's been a
Okay.
million years ago. So,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I just think
She's
it is
holding
what it
different.
is.
It is what
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, we just wish for a healthy birth and a healthy baby. That's it.
Yeah.
So
Well,
whatever it
it'd
is,
be
we're
nice
gonna
to
love
have
it.
a girl
It
because you
would
have the
be.
2 boys and all that.
Yeah.
But regardless, every pregnancy is different. It is her
Mhm.
3rd, so that changes
Yep.
things too. So the
Yeah,
body
and she'll be
responds
having a
differently.
4th after that. So then.
Oh, will she be?
Oh yeah, she will. I already told her.
You told her.
Yeah, she has to listen to her mom. You know that, right?
Oh, good Lord. When do kids ever listen to their mom? How do you get her to
Never.
listen?
Never.
So when you say you told her, why did you tell her?
I told her to have one more. I said I think 4 would make, you're a great family. Since she comes from no siblings, no brother, no sister, nobody, I would think it would be nice for her to grow old with her children and to see her grandchildren, later on in the future. So it just makes he has a big family. I think she should also have, a nice big family too as well. So she's on board. I mean, she didn't say no, so.
It's a lot of work, a lot of
It's
money.
it is a lot of work and a lot of money, but it's okay. It's okay. It was a lot of work when people were having 12 and 13 and 14 and
Oh, please, they
15.
threw them in the
So
dirt and
come
let them
on.
be for the day.
Exactly. So that's what we're going to do. Throw them in the dirt and let them be for the day.
It's like, where's number
Yeah.
5 over there somewhere?
Yeah, exactly. By the time you got to number 10, you didn't even know what their name was anymore.
God, no. That's back in the
Yeah.
day where,
Well,
they had
she
nothing else to
agreed. She
do.
thought exactly. No, they didn't have. And then they were raising kids to help them,
Yeah.
to help them with whatever it was, farming or
Yep.
whatever they were doing
Yeah.
at the time. But she didn't say no. So, one thing at a time. Let's have this baby first. So, and then we'll
Yeah,
decide.
let's
Yeah.
do that first.
And then we'll decide after that.
I'm
So,
hoping the 2 that I have are it
yeah.
for everybody.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I do.
Yeah, I know.
Even having lost my sister and it changing everything, I'm hoping the 2 that we have are it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you still got your son.
No, seriously, I'm hoping the 2 that we have are it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You don't want a big family? You never?
No,
not really.
too much drama.
I know it is a lot of drama. Yeah, I don't know.
Too much drama.
I like family. Like I like.
It's not that I don't like family. I wish
experience.
that I had family that was calm and drama free.
Well.
And when
we
you bring
all
all the
wish
drama and then you bring people that bring more drama, I don't want to deal. It's not fair to the kids. So
No, it's not.
No, I don't wish. I don't know that my son wants any.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Like he's really good with Ozzy Al Milani. If they're fussing wherever, he picks them. He don't have a problem with them and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
But then he gives them back.
Yeah,
he's
well,
okay with that.
He's the uncle, yeah, and that's perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, so
and he goes on living his life. Yeah.
Yeah, so
it's a little different for men, I think, versus women too.
Well, I think
men have a little more time.
Well, I think he's also a little more in the sense that he knows what it is to be doing the work he's doing right now. He knows how hard it is to make a living. If the phone doesn't ring, there's no money coming in.
Yeah, true.
And I just think that he just sees all
hard
that.
times. Yeah,
and
it's hard times.
Just doesn't want to,
struggle. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. It is. It's a big struggle having a lot of kids nowadays.
He has a girlfriend, but they haven't even been dating a year or anything. So, it's like, oh, do you think they'll get married? Stop with the married thing. I know you're in your 80s and you still think that way, but we're not doing
calm
that
down.
today.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just not doing that. So,
no, people don't do that anymore. Like just just knock
some
it off.
do, but
overseas they do a lot.
Yeah, but I just think the 2 that we have, they're good.
Yeah, and they are good. They're a
So,
blessing, of
yeah.
course.
So,
Yeah.
that's that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little Aziel and Little Miss Milani.
Oh, I know.
Yep. So
Yeah.
that's all I got.
Okay. Well, that's good. Hopefully
You know,
they'll bring you lots of joy as they grow up. So.
I got to get him to the aquarium for his birthday.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah, you do. That's right. You were
there's been a
saying
lot
that.
going on and
Yeah.
have to coordinate days. I can't take PTO. My plan was to take PTO and take him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the kibosh was put on that. So,
Yeah. Well, that's okay. You still have time to take them. No worries.
but
Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, so you can find us on Spotify, Amazon, Samsung, Podcast Index, Listen Notes, Apple Podcasts, Google, Pandora, TuneIn, iHeart, Deezer. We are here's bobbing your
We
head.
are everywhere.
Yeah, we are on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We are on YouTube. We are on Patreon. You can email us at girlfriendminute23@gmail.com.
There you go. And we appreciate it, each and every one of you listening. If there's anything else that you wish to hear us talk about, or if you have any ideas or anything, please let us know. Shar will get back to you on that. And because I have a busy life, I ain't got time for that crap. No, I'm just kidding.
That was a little harsh.
It was. I'm just kidding. You know, I'm
Yeah.
teasing. I love doing
Yeah.
this, actually. This is my favorite thing to do, believe it or not, because number one, I get to see you.
We date weekly.
So, and we do have a date, and it's actually relaxes me.
It is very
It's very
therapeutic and
relaxing.
relaxing. Mhm.
Yes, it is very relaxing. So, yeah. So, no matter how busy my life is, I always have time. So, yeah, I joke a lot, so people don't take it serious. Calm down. Life
Now,
is a joke. Just enjoy it.
Some do take things serious, that's
They
for sure.
do.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't take it serious. I'm always joking. I joke because it makes me happy. So, hopefully it makes other people happy too.
Makes
Who
me
knows?
happy.
Yeah. But thank you guys for listening. We appreciate all of you. And thank you for my date on this beautiful morning.
Yes, thank you.
And yes, and take care this week. Don't think too much. Follow your goals.
Yeah.
Do
I'm
what you
trying.
need to do. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
And you enjoy your 5 days.
Thank you. I'm
Don't
planning
have
on it.
people messaging you about bread or any of that shit.
No, I am closed. I'm closed.
You're
Nobody's going to
closed.
message me about nothing.
Oh, that's
Everybody's taking a vacation.
nice.
Yes. Every single person in here is taking a vacation. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah,
So enjoy it. You've earned it.
Thank you very much.
You know, you could have flown down. We could have house shopped.
I
I'm just
could have.
saying.
I was thinking about it. I was
I'm
thinking
just-
hard.
I'm just
I
saying. Is
know.
that where the smoke came from? I thought I saw smoke.
Maybe, yeah. See? I was really thinking hard about it. I was like, okay, let me see how I can manage this. Maybe I can fly down real quick for a little bit, and then I thought about it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna have enough time. I want to spend time with you guys. Like, I really want to spend time. I don't want to just be there for 2 seconds and leave. That's not.
Yeah.
That's not.
I
me.
hear you. I hear you.
Yeah. So.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so, well, maybe next time. We'll figure it
Yes.
out. We have stuff to figure out. We have a lot
Well,
to
we're
figure
going
out.
on our vacation. Yeah, we're going on our vacation.
We're going to go on our
And-
birthday vacation.
Yeah,
And of course, Crystal and Danny are welcome to join, but that's it.
that's it.
Only because we're friends and only because I can tolerate all of you.
See, now that's hard.
No, it was honest.
It was honest, though, yes.
You
Yeah.
can't tolerate everybody in this world,
Yeah.
let me tell
No,
you.
you sure can.
No, but seriously, we all did that 50 photo shoot, so it just be
We
kind of a
did.
neat thing.
Oh, it was
If everyone
fun. We had a
could get
great
on
day.
board with traveling abroad for our birthdays like other girlfriends do, that would be neat to do.
And we pick a place every year for our birthday from now on.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's going to be fabulous. I'm on.
Life is short, and
Mhm.
I just don't want to sit anymore. So,
No, let's do it. I'm down.
so
Guys,
when I
get
talked to
on board.
Tatiana about her trip she just did, because they were in Switzerland and Italy and Germany and
Yeah, what a great idea.
so I thought Italy to Switzerland, you grab a train.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. when you're around in those areas, trains go everywhere.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
and we stay in monasteries, which are inexpensive and clean.
exactly.
I don't need frills. I just need a clean, safe place to sleep at night so I can get up and terrorize the town
Absolutely, because we're going to be
with
busy
my
doing that all day.
touristy questions.
Yes, yes. No, that would
So,
be great. That would be
you
great. I
know,
can't wait for that. So, yeah, get them other two on board,
well, I
hopefully.
haven't mentioned it, but I will. So,
Okay,
but
mention
we
it.
will.
And yeah,
If not, it'll just be you and I, and that's okay too.
that's perfectly fine. We'll be having lots of wine through the windows.
I am dying to get a wine through the window.
Me too. Me too. I can't
You
wait
just
for
open
that.
the freaking little window and a little
Knock,
glass of wine
knock.
pops out. I mean, it's
I
like magical.
know. I know. I
There's
think I'm going to
maps
take a
of the
little
wine
manna with
windows.
me, put it in the window. May I have some
There,
wine, please?
there are maps of the wine windows. I
I
mean,
love it. I
come
can't wait.
on.
Yeah, I cannot wait. I
But
can't
you'll
wait.
have to supervise me because
Yeah, it's okay. No problem. I
it
got you.
can't be like Mexico. Got to make sure I get on the right plane or
Oh,
train.
I got you. I got you. Don't you worry about that.
So it
We
was
will.
questionable in Mexico. I was getting on the right ship.
Oh my gosh. It's okay. We got each other. Don't you worry
Oh,
about that.
okay, my dear. It's
All
been
right.
fun as
Yes.
always.
Yes. You
It's
have a
been fun
wonderful
as always.
night
Yes, you too.
and have a great hair day tomorrow. So,
Hair day. I will.
yes.
Thank
All
you.
right. Yeah.
Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.